In our country, one of the ways that we can stand to have a society that's so opulent, and it's impossible to drive into this city and not feel it, into Washington, D.C., and see the Pentagon and these amazing buildings, and then just see the bridges lined with people sleeping under it at night. How do we accept it as people who think that we're still human? How do we accept it and begin even cynically to accept it? Well, part of the reason for that, at least part of the reason, is that at some level we must believe, and this now back to this freedom thing again, that it was their own sort of choices that got them there. So they're sort of, in some sense, to blame for being there. Now, I'll admit that no one ever quite spells it out that clearly. But in political discourse in our country, the implication is fairly clear. The implication was there, and we accepted it for years. So a notion of freedom and a society that can become so callous to the minimal demands of what Marx called human requirements. Human requirements. It's not utopian to demand human requirements. That's the standard objection to any time you use the word Marx. So that's why I'm sort of getting away from it now. It must be utopian. No, it's not utopian to demand in a world with this kind of technology, with that as a moral demand of society, feed, clothe, and house its people. A society that doesn't do it with the kind of technology and the wealth we have is beneath contempt and makes a mockery of all the previous history of civilization. And to the extent that we're silent and among such brigands, we're brigands too. It's despicable. It's disgusting. And we've lived with it. And it seems like it's getting more support every day. I don't know. Looks like we're in a very dark time.